Oh, you poor soul sitting there, gnawing at your fingernails, drowning in your own little tragedy, like a clown who forgot his own joke, rewinding every word they spat at you, waiting for ghosts who wouldn't show up even if you held a seance. And for what? A round of applause, a pat on the head, some magical fairy tale ending where they suddenly care. Now that's comedy. Let me let you in on a little secret. Lean in close. Sweetheart, asterisk, they don't care. Asterisk, they never did. But oh, how delicious it is to watch you crumble, letting their words crawl inside your skull like unwelcome house guests. That's the real gag. The punchline you refuse to see. They sleep like babies while you stare at the ceiling, rewriting arguments you'll never get to say, trying to solve a puzzle that was rigged from the start. And the real kicker? Asterisk, you think it's your fault. Asterisk, go. That's rich. You, my dear, are playing by rules they never intended to follow. This world, oh, this filthy, broken world, it doesn't clap for kindness. No. It rewards the ones who step on throats without losing their balance. And here you are, still hoping, still asterisk, caring asterisk. What a riot. They called you weak, and you believed them. They fed you poison, and you asked for seconds. You handed them the blade and said, asterisk, please, sir, may I have another? Asterisk, go. But here's where the fun begins. What if you didn't flinch? What if you let their empty little bullets ricochet off your iron? Grin. Now asterisk, that asterisk would be a show worth watching. Because this world, it's run by wolves in preachers' robes, con artists selling salvation. They break you and call it destiny. They bury you alive and call it a lesson. And you just sit there, smiling through the flames, pretending the fire is just a warm little hug. Here's your rewritten version with fresh wording. While keeping the original impact intact, you're allowed to walk away. You're allowed to shut the door and never look back. You don't owe them forgiveness. You don't owe them explanations. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can say is nothing at all. See, they want a reaction. That's the whole game. The more you scream, the bigger their grin gets. But silence is a threat they can't comprehend, a weapon they can't defend against. Nothing makes people spiral faster than realizing they no longer have control over you. It eats them alive. They start questioning everything. Did you finally see through the lies? Are you plotting something? Or worse, have you stopped caring altogether? That's their worst nightmare. Life's not a fairy tale, kid. Those bedtime stories are just illusions for the hopeful. The people who hurt you won't wake up one day drowning in guilt. They won't send heartfelt apologies, confessing their mistakes. And even if they did, what would it change? Would it undo the damage? Would it rewind time? Would it make you whole again? No. All you have are empty words and the same scars. You've been hiding. So you stopped waiting for apologies. You stopped trying to revive things that should have stayed buried. You rip out the roots of those who only flourished in your darkness, and you plant something new, something that belongs to you. You walk past them with a smile that says, I don't even see you, because that's what they truly fear, being forgotten. They can't stand the thought that you might actually move on, that you might learn to live without their approval. That's why they try so hard to keep you looking back. Misery loves company, but don't you dare RSVP. Understand this. Some people build their entire existence around making others feel small. They are hollow, just empty shells rattling with insecurity and half-baked ambition. The only way they feel tall is by standing on the bones of those they've broken. They call it confidence, but it's nothing more than a mask held together by envy and fear. So let them talk. Let them spread their lies. Let them pretend they're above you. Stay unbothered. Nothing shatters arrogance faster than being ignored. You think strength is shouting back, proving them wrong, making them eat their words. But real strength is quiet. It's letting them believe they've won just so you don't waste your breath explaining yourself. It's walking away from the fight, knowing you could have destroyed them if you wanted to, but you don't, because it's not a battle if you're the only one swinging. Let them wear themselves out throwing punches at shadows. Save your energy for something that actually matters. At the end of the day, you have two choices: spend your life trying to get even, or spend it getting ahead. Here's a fresh take on your text while maintaining its essence and impact. They're not even in the race. They're too busy watching you, waiting for you to slip, hoping for a misstep just so they can feel better about the mess they've made of their own lives. But every step you take forward is a slap in their face. Every breath you take without them is a reminder that you never needed them. And that drives them mad. So stay unbothered. Smile that cold, unreadable smile that makes them question if they ever knew you at all. Say less. Move in silence. Let them see that the fire they thought would destroy you only forged you into something stronger. Because the moment you truly stop caring, they lose all control. Their words turn to dust, their schemes unravel, and all they're left with is the bitter taste of their own irrelevance. Keep walking, keep building, keep surviving. Nothing unsettles them more than watching you rise. They'll tell you to forgive and forget, to move on, to be the bigger person. What they don't tell you is that forgiveness isn't about setting them free, it's about setting yourself free. See, some people take forgiveness as an invitation to do it all over again. They mistake kindness for weakness, silence for submission. But here's the truth. You don't forgive them because they deserve it. You forgive them so you can finally cut the chains and walk away without looking back. It's not about giving them peace. It's about reclaiming your own. But don't get it twisted, forgetting isn't part of the deal. You remember every lesson they forced down your throat, every knife they twisted in your back, every lie they whispered with a smile. You don't dwell on it, but you don't erase it either. You carry those memories not out of spite, but as proof of what you've endured. Because survival, that's the real revenge. Waking up every day, still breathing, still fighting, still standing, that's what they can't stand. You were supposed to be broken, curled up in a corner, begging for closure, blaming the world. That's what they expected. But here you are, walking through the fire without flinching, your eyes cold, your lips sealed. And that silence, it's deafening. It's the loudest thing they've ever heard. Because the ones who wronged you, they thrive on reaction. It's how they measure their power. Make you scream, make you cry, make you doubt yourself. That's their game. They'll push every button just to watch you shatter. But the second you stop responding, that's when they start to panic. They'll send little messages, fake apologies, random just checking in texts, not because they care, but because they want to see if they still have a hold on you. They want to know if the knife they left in your back still draws blood. And that's when you really smile, not soft, not kind, but that cold, ruthless grin that says, you don't even matter enough to hate. Because indifference is sharper than rage. And when they finally realize they don't even cross your mind anymore, that's when their world crumbles. That's when the walls start closing in on them. You were never the prisoner, kid. They were trapped in their own guilt, their own lies, their own emptiness. The only way they feel alive is by dragging others into their darkness. So let them drown. You owe nothing to those who handed you the anchor in the first place. Funny, isn't it? The ones who preach loyalty the loudest are always the first to jump ship when the waters get rough. They swear they'd die for you until it's time to take a bullet. Then, all you get are excuses and vanishing acts. But that's all right. Their betrayal was the wake-up call you didn't know you needed. Pain is funny like that. It burns, it scars, but it also clears the fog. It strips away illusions and shows you who's truly in your corner and who was just there for the free ride. So thank them, not out loud. Your silence is thanks enough, but in your mind, thank them for showing their true colors before you wasted any more time. Thank them for teaching you the strength of standing alone. Because once you've walked through hell by yourself, you stop fearing shadows. You stop waiting for someone to hold your hand. The loneliest people are always the strongest. Funny how that works. So stop breathing life into dead situations. Stop digging up graves where the corpses buried themselves. Some things can't be fixed. Some bridges need to stay burned. Some people belong in your past. You keep trying to salvage things that were designed to fall apart. You keep waiting for explanations that will never come. Some people don't apologize because they're sorry. They apologize because they don't want to look like the villain. There's a difference, and the sooner you learn it, the less power they'll have over you. So cut the strings, unclench your fists. This world is full of liars, traitors, And backstabbers no point pretending otherwise. The trick isn't avoiding pain. It's learning how to bleed without begging for bandages. It's wearing your scars as armor. It's letting the pain sharpen you instead of shatter you. It's staying unbothered. Because while they're busy watching you, waiting for you to crumble, you're out here living. And that drives them insane. So keep living, keep breathing, keep moving like you've got nothing to prove because you don't. Their opinions hold no weight here. Their words are just noise. You've survived worse, haven't you? Asterisk, here's a more concise and refined version of your text while keeping its depth and impact. You've survived darker nights, deeper betrayals, and shattered dreams, yet you still rise. So what are a few whispers, a few dirty looks, or knives in the back to someone who has died 1,000 times and come back stronger? They want you to break, to snap, to react. Don't give them the satisfaction. Stay unbothered. Keep your heart cold and your hands clean. Let them lie, hate, and rot in the beds they made. Your silence is punishment enough. Your indifference is revenge. You don't need to prove anything to those who never valued your worth. Their opinions are counterfeit. Their judgments dull blades. Walk past them with your head high. Real power is in restrained smiling when they expect you to break. Walking away when they expect a war. You've already won by refusing to play their game. Stop explaining yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. They don't want the truth. They want control. They label you selfish, cruel, ungrateful because they need a villain to play the victim. The more you defend yourself, the guiltier you look. So stop. You owe no confession for crimes you didn't commit. Let them talk. The truth doesn't change just because it's outnumbered. They never wanted the real you, just a scapegoat. They provoke, push, and twist the narrative to make you the monster. But real monsters don't lose sleep over accusations. If you were what they say, they'd be the ones hiding. Their arrogance thrives on your silence, their confidence on your restraint. Let them choke on it. They want the old you, the one who apologized for existing, bent over backward to please, and sacrificed peace for acceptance. But that version of you is gone. They bring flowers to a ghost and wonder why you don't answer the door. That's what drives them mad. They can't hurt what no longer exists. Some people's loyalty expires when they no longer need you. Their love comes with conditions, their friendships with limits. They switch sides and call it growth. But true growth isn't cutting people off at convenience. It's staying, fighting, and building. Stop mourning those who left when you stop being useful. Some books must end for new ones to begin. Let them go. Burn the bridges. You can't grow flowers in a graveyard. Time doesn't heal, it teaches. Scars don't fade. They stop bleeding. Memories don't disappear. They stop haunting. Healing isn't forgetting, it's remembering without breaking. They want to see you crumble because it justifies what they did. But every breath you take without them is proof they were wrong. That's why they keep coming back, because they can't stand that. You're better without them. They don't miss you, they miss control. The power they had over you. Their apologies are just tests to see if the knife still fits. If you let them in, the cycle repeats. So this time, leave the door locked. Listen to the warnings in your bones. They treated your heart like Russian roulette, and now they wonder why you don't play anymore. Let them rot in the silence they created. Let them wonder if you even remember their name. Make them question if the version of you they destroyed ever even existed. Your silence is the loudest screw you you'll never say. You keep seeking closure, but the truth is, some wounds don't heal. Some betrayals don't come with explanations. Some people hurt you and never lose sleep over it. And that's okay. You don't need their apologies. You don't need their validation. The only way to win is to move on. Stay unbothered. It drives them crazy.